Now, some of you will train and assess for a company who partners with an RTO, okay? And you probably won't have direct access to their student data management system. So you'll have minimal involvement in how you're going to meet the legislative requirements in ensuring that student learner records are accurate, okay? You probably are only going to take the RTOs training materials, train them, take the assessment tools, assess them, you know, sign off on those assessment records and send them back to the RTO, who will then enter all of their data into their learner records. Some of you, though, will be trainers who will work for large RTOs, and they'll require you to directly enter all of the student information into the student data management systems. So regardless of which circumstance you'll immediately be working in, as part of your Cert 4 qualification, we need you to be familiar with the knowledge that there are student data management systems out there that are AVETMISS compliant, and you'll learn more about the annual or the yearly reports that are required by your RTO. But the purpose of this video is just to show you one of the student data management systems. Now, your RTO will have to train you in their processes, obviously, but this is just to give you a bigger context of how you will be contributing to meet Standard 3 as a trainer and an assessor. So we currently use Ozsoft's VetTrack student data management system, and that's because it can very easily produce these yearly reports. So I could generate a national AVETMISS lot of NAT files, and you'll learn about those in a moment. So when you're actually entering in student data, you would be able to create a client, and all of the information here would come directly off the enrolment form. So maybe it's a hard copy enrolment form, or maybe the students have gone online and enrolled. Currently with eVoc, we're automatically having our online enrolment come and populate these fields here. So that would be the enrolment forms. What you need to understand is, if you are having to manually complete these, surname spelling must be accurate in any RTO's product, because that is the actual names that are going to be coming up on their testament, on their certificates at the end. Date of birth, USI numbers, these all need verification because all learners after 2015 have a USI, which is a unique student identifier, and your software would allow you to then verify that. Okay, so that the learners go online, create their USI, they give a correct date of birth and some other information, and this verification means that your records have ensured that the correct spelling of the names, correct date of births, etc. Are all correct for your own student records. So that's the enrolment part. I'm going to actually show you then when you actually go through and assess, and then you actually maintain the records there. So we're going to manage clients. I'll just show you one there for one of our current staff members here. So we're going to actually look at Sean's record there, and you can see if we just drop down in his enrolments, he's been enrolled in a couple of courses there, and we can actually break it down, and you can see with these green ticks here that he has we've actually gone through the system and deemed him competent in all of these units of competency. So look, I won't waste too much time on it. This is an example of a student data management system, and you've actually been able to appreciate now that we can create annual reports, AVETMISS reports.